Yeah, it's not too bad. The weather hasn't been all that great, but we knew it was going to be like that. So I would have liked to have been going a lot better. There's something missing between me and the bike, and I need to sort it. So yeah, just see how we go.
With Josh, it's really, he just needs to get that confidence and feel comfortable with the bike. He's come into a lot of new circuits, and the bike's just, he doesn't feel 100% comfortable on it at the moment. So while he's trying to learn a new circuit on a bike that's not really cooperating for him, it's a little bit difficult. So our big focus at the moment is just trying to give him something that he's confident with, and he can also sort of manhandle or boss around a little bit. At the minute, I think the bike's kind of taking control of him a little, so he just hasn't got the freedom to go as hard as he wants, really.
I had a few issues with the way I was approaching Knockhill circuit yesterday. In qualifying, it's one of those circuits where you have to square everything off, and it's not really what you do on a Yamaha. Yamaha, you carry a lot of corner speed in, and here it just doesn't work because the track's so small and so tight. So I kind of had to change my style a lot. Started using the rear brake. Obviously, we don't have traction control anti-wheelie now. The last time I was here 3 years ago, we did, and I never used a rear brake. Obviously, now we have to do a lot more manually to control that. And once we got that into my head, it was fine. You know, we made a big leap forward, but it was too little, too late. I'm sure we'll be fine in the race today. We made a big step forward in warm-up, just a few tenths off the front guys, so we'll be fine. Milwaukee Yamaha will be up there.
And behind Kianari, Kirkham, Walker, Farmer, Jacobson, Westland, and James Ellison moves into 10th place ahead of Peter Hickman.
Yeah, big ask for James Ellison. You know, didn't qualify so well, and it's not like he hasn't qualified so well and he's the fastest man here. You know, he hasn't been going that well in practice. Lots of issues. He says he can't get the bike to stop wheeling. They've had to totally change the way he rides the bike, and that's always difficult in a race weekend. Yeah, and I don't think he's got the speed to come through top 4 anyway.
Josh Waters rejoining. He's had a problem. He's down in 20th place. He's lost 4 laps in the pits, having adjustments made to the Milwaukee Yamaha. And Chris Walker comes up next, and up the hill, it's James Westmoreland who just hangs on in front of Ellison, Linfoot, Jacobson, Hickman, and Tommy Bridewell.
With a showdown, you know, that's what we're aiming for, but it's also important now, and I think it's going to become increasingly more important for us to get the podium credits, and we can't keep letting sort of one race slip and have a good result in another race. We've got to be there. It's certainly important now for the next few races that we build and get to that point where we're consistently running at the front.
Josh Brooks second on number 2. Brooks gets a good start. Kianari gets a beauty, and so too does Shaky Byrne and Chris Walker with his. Oh, and look at that, Shaky Byrne right through from the second row of the grid. Oh, and we've got a faller going down in one of the build-based bikes, and another one goes down, fortunately, without.
That's Rutter. That's definitely Rutter on the second of the Batham's bikes.
Oh, and Michael got collected. Was that James Ellison?
I think it was.
I think James Ellison went down, and he clutches his head in despair, James Ellison, because he's crashed out early on, and he is one of the men who's in that top 6, that top showdown 6.
That's
Josh Waters. Yep. And it's not a good weekend for the Milwaukee Yamaha team.
I'll say it isn't.
Josh Waters pulling out. That's really disappointing because he had to make a pit stop in the first race.
worst weekend of the year for us, without a doubt. With James, I think both races, his results really were a consequence of his qualifying, so we know where we need to really work hard to sort of qualifying position out to get with the people that we should be, really. He was trying hard to make the positions up in the second race and just got caught out, really. Josh, you know, we need to try and find a bit of a solution for him and get him a little bit more comfortable. His confidence isn't very high at the moment. He's not feeling great with the bike, but you know, we're a strong team and we'll do whatever we can do to help him out and get him so he is comfortable.
I knew I've raced in tough races, tough championships before, so I knew that it is extremely hard. Everyone's at home, well, a lot of the guys are at home, so yeah, it's my first year out of the country. I knew it was going to be hard, but I thought it'd be going better, so I just need to, yeah, like I said, try and figure out what's missing between me and the bike and get going.